What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Whiskey Som Sips Whiskeys out of my book, The Beginner's Guide to Whiskey Traditions, Types, and Tastes of the Ultimate Spirit. To my left, your right, or my right on your screens, but in reality, my left, is a bottle of the Glenlivet. Glenlivet meaning Valley of the River Livet. I can't remember what Livet translates to in English, because no one ever talks about it. No one ever talks about Gaelic. But Gaelic is a pain in the arse to learn and translate, especially because Scots Gaelic versus Irish Gaelic is a little different. So we're talking about the Glenlivet Founders Reserve. In the book, we talked about single malt Scotch and what that means in the 5 different categories of Scotch. So I'm not going to go into that right now, but I'll just remind you that single malt means 100% malted barley from one distillery. Single does not refer to malt, so it's not one malt. It's 100% malted barley. No, single does refer to malt. It doesn't refer to like barrel or anything. So some people will see single malt, it's like, oh, it's a single barrel. And it's not. It's just 100% malted barley. It's one type of malt. So let's give this bad boy a taste. Now, as I just mentioned, I do prefer the Founders Reserve to the 15. It's just a little more approachable and, a little easier to find and cheaper, actually, as well. That is fresh apples. Peaches and cream and pears. And a little bit of turf. This actually reminds me heavily of a Japanese whiskey because of how delicate and light it is and how balanced it is. So let's give it a taste. Oh, wow. It's like a cream sherry. And there's those apples and a little bit of pears. It's not peaty, but there is a slight wood smoke to it, which is really interesting. That's really delicious. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for another review.